tuned in to Angela, but I call her Yee. Way up.
Oh man, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee and New Mano.
You was late. Well, I see.
No, because I didn't say your name. I let him just do the job.
They had other guests here, so that's what it is.
Mano's back in the building. I feel like I was cheating on you.
Yeah, you was.
Elliot Wilson was here for the past few days.
That's Curl.
And then y'all ran into each other. It was tense.
Yeah, no, it wasn't tense. Elliot, is that you?
You guys were at a movie screening for The Kitchen, which is out today on Netflix.
Shout out to my guy, Daniel Kaluuya.
Yes, Daniel Kaluuya, his directorial debut. And also, you know what else is out? Book of Clearance. That came out last night.
It came out?
In theaters.
I want to see that.
I went to go see it. It was amazing.
How is it?
Oh, you'll love it.
Really?
Yeah, you will absolutely. It's not what you would think it is at all. But Lakeith Stanfield does an amazing job. He plays himself and his twin brother.
Nice.
In the movie.
Nice.
All right, well, we got a fun show for you guys today. You know why? Because it's Friday and it's a celebration. So you know what that means.
What we celebrating?
You've been filming and you've been working.
Yes.
And now you're back.
Just finished my pilot.
Finished your pilots.
Woo.
We're going to discuss all of that. In the meantime, let's start the show off with some positivity. Let's shine a light. 800-292-5150. Call us up and let us know who you want to spread some love to. It's Way Up.
I'ma shine.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Mano's here.
Hey. New Mano.
I can't wait to tell y'all later what we were just talking about.
That was a wild conversation.
It is time to shine a light. And Mano, you need to shine a light.
Hey,
today.
man, I want to shine a light on my crew, man, that helped me put together this dope pilot, man. Shout out to James Dubose. Shout out to my director, Andre, Betty Jackson, and the whole team, man. We took about a whole week. Broke it up 3 days and really put this pilot together. You're in it.
Mm-hmm. I had a little appearance.
Yes, she did.
It was cute.
Yeah.
You know, I'm excited though.
Yeah, it's going to be something.
Listen, you nothing without your team.
That's
That's what I always say. The
That's
right team means the most.
That's right.
All right, well, can't wait to see it, to see this pilot. And I see pictures of you everywhere, so I can just imagine who's in this.
Yeah, man, the whole gang.
All right, well, who do you guys want to shine a light on? 800-292-5150. Ebony, how are you?
Hi, Miss Yee. How are you? I'm well.
I'm good, Ebony. Who do you want to shine a light on?
I want to shine a light on my daughter, Natalia. My daughter just turned 18. She's graduating from high school this year. Shout out Belleville High School. Mm-hmm. But she is also a member of a program that takes place at Eastern Michigan. So she's going to be graduating from there as well.
Okay. What's the program?
And it's called the Early College Alliance. It's a middle college program.
Oh,
it's not
great.
like dual enrollment.
I did a program like that in New York. It definitely helped me a lot.
Yes, so I'm so excited for her. Her future is so bright, but she is going into social work. And I'm just so proud of her. She just is an amazing young lady. She volunteers. She's a pageant girl, and she's the president of everything. Like, I just love her. She is so awesome, and I love you too.
Well, shout out to Natalia and to you as well. That's an amazing feeling when you have a daughter who you're proud of, who's doing big things, and, and a supportive family. We cannot give you enough credit.
Thank you.
All right, well, that was Shine a Light. 800-292-5150 is a number in case you couldn't get through and still want to spread some love. And when we come back, we have your Yeetie, G Herbo. Guess what? He is not going to jail. We'll tell you what his lawyer worked out for him. It's Way Up.
They say it's truth in the rumors.
From industry shade to all the gossip,
Talk to me.
Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
It's Way Up. I'm Angela Yee and my guy.
New Mano.
Yes.
Mano is here.
One.
Yes, superstar. Yeah. All right, well, let's get into some stories. G Herbo got 3 years probation in his federal fraud case, and he'll be paying $140,000 in restitution. Man, I know he's happy about that.
Absolutely. Way better than jail.
Yeah, they said they thought he was going to get a 2 to 3 year sentence based on federal guidelines. He did go ahead and take that plea deal. So there it is. I mean...
Yeah, man. Free all the guys, man.
Good for him. All right, Dwayne Wade is launching his own podcast with iHeartMedia. It's called The Why, and that actually starts on January 17th. It'll be interviews between him and athletes, musicians, entrepreneurs, and more. So he's going to have a 2-part episode, which has a roundtable with fellow basketball Hall of Famers. And he'll talk about also the experience of being a rookie and things like that. Upcoming guests include Carmelo Anthony, Rick Ross, Pat Riley, and Lindsey Vonn, and more. There you go. Excited for that? Yes? No? All right. Really. Keith Lee, celebrity food critic. He went to the Bay Area. He made that stop in the Bay Area, but then he ended up cutting that visit short. He departed suddenly, and he posted a video explaining why. Here's what he had to say.
I truly don't believe the Bay is a place for tourists right now. And that's what I was, a tourist. The people in the Bay are just focused on surviving. And this is the first city where I have over 6 videos that I don't feel comfortable with posting because nothing about my experience was constructive. Number 3, and probably the most important, I had to go to the hospital because I had an allergic reaction to one of the meals I had. This restaurant in particular cooked a plethora of meats, including shellfish. My family specifically asked if they cooked it on the same grill. They said yes, but they would clean it. The second I ate it, I blew up like a balloon.
All right. In the full video, he also talks about how he's not comfortable because people there are just trying to survive. They're focused on surviving, people living in tents, burned cars. He said it was shocking, and he does wish the city would step in.
Right.
You know, I remember going there and doing my show when I was on the Breakfast Club there, and it'd be like the middle of the night. You got to go to the studio because of the time difference, and just seeing what it was like at night with the tents up in the city and going into like expensive restaurants and stepping over people who are unhoused and feeling like, man, how could they not do something? Because it's also such an expensive city to live in.
It absolutely is. I think it's more expensive than here.
Yeah, it is. And so imagine all this money that's there, but
all this
such
homeless.
a disparity. All right, Kevin Hart said he wouldn't host the Oscars again, and he says that award shows are not comedy-friendly environments anymore. He was talking to Sky News, and here's what he had to say.
I'm still ready for you to host the Oscars.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah. You say it's not going to happen.
Kill the idea of it. It's not going to happen.
Kill the idea.
Only reason why, like in this case, like even with Joe, there is no return of good.
Listen, he
Why
does
does
that,
he feel like that?
Because you know how hard it is to host one of these award shows? Like Joe Coy just hosted, right? And he got the gig like a couple of weeks beforehand, but he's a really funny comedian.
It's like a stiff audience, right?
It's a very stiff audience. And then you kind of got to jab at people that's there who may not have the best sense of humor. Here's what he said about Joe Coy actually hosting when he was on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen.
I have no reaction to it. Joe Coy is a phenomenal comedian. He sells out arenas.
Everywhere.
That's a tough room. It's an industry room where the expectation is one of like consequence. So everybody's on edge about what are you going to say about me. So it's not one that that's attached to immediate laughter. So I think the comics that have partaken and have had success, it's because they have a nice understanding of the industry and the personnel.
Yeah, so it's tough. It's tough. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, we have About Last Night. That's where we discuss what we did last night. I know you were exhausted, but I want to talk about the whole process of what goes into filming your own show. So we'll discuss that when we come back. It's Way Up.
Last night. So, about last night. Last night. Here's how it went down.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and my guy Mano is here with me.
The new one, not the old one.
Not the old one, and definitely not the old one. So now, Mano, a lot of people out here are like trying to figure out, you know, maybe they have an idea, maybe they would like to produce their own show, but there's a lot that goes into it, and you've been working on yours. Yeah. For, you know, you just filmed the pilot. So I want you to talk about, you wrapped last night, what the whole process was like.
An idea. It's the first thing. Having an idea, putting it on paper, and then building a team that can help you get that idea out.
How do you find the right team?
Man, you gotta look. You gotta network. You know, you gotta be a people person. You gotta get out there. You gotta do what you do.
Now, is this something that you wrote a script for? How does this work?
Yeah, so this is something I had an idea of doing, like a urban and Kirby Enthusiasm. If anybody's familiar with that.
That's one of my favorite shows. Yeah. So funny.
Like something urban, and the closest thing that I thought was Kenya Barris when he did Black AF.
Okay. All right.
I thought that was kind of similar. But I felt like nobody's doing it from like a hip hop perspective. So I felt like it would be dope to kind of capture that, me playing myself.
Okay.
in these situations that are humorous though. Like,
because you have a lot of humorous real life
Right.
situations that happen
Right.
if people
So-
could just hear.
right. So we taking the situations that might be real, and then we kind of like putting some humor to it. Right, real life situations, and in my day to day, me really being who I am every single day. So it really came together really dope.
Okay. Well, when can we expect to see this or see something from it, or at least a sizzle? When do we get that?
So give me about 2 weeks.
Okay. All right.
About 2 weeks.
We are definitely looking forward to that because let me tell you something. I always say this: real life is so much more entertaining than anything
Yeah,
that's fictional.
yeah,
and when we see what's been happening last year or already this year, I mean, it's been incredible. So I would love to see things like that play out on television or on
Yeah.
the big screen,
Yeah.
just reflective of what's going on in our real lives here today. Because sometimes it feels like a movie.
It is a movie. My life is a movie.
All right. Well, that was about last night. Now, when we come back, we have something that is also real life, like a movie. Tell us a secret. Mano, we always miss you when you're not on Tell Us a Secret, but
Yeah.
you're here today.
I'm here.
All right. No judgment zone. It's a no judgment zone. Call us up 800-292-5150. You get to remain anonymous and share your secret. We'll probably post it on the gram. People may weigh in and judge you there, but at least you get to get it off your chest and put it out there. 1-800-292-5150. Call us up and tell us a secret.
This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano is here.
New Mano.
And it is time for Tell Us a Secret. I know this is your favorite segment
Why you think that?
because you like to hear people's secrets.
Yeah, but I like to be here in general though.
And you have so many of your own, so I know sometimes it gives you like a little like, phew, there's worse people than me.
Nah, man. You know a lot of my secrets though.
I do. All right, well, let's hear yours, okay? And Mano's not going to judge you. 800-292-5150. Anonymous caller, how are you?
What's up? What's up?
What's up? You want to tell me and Mano a secret?
Yeah, a little something. I'm smashing my neighbor on the low.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Mano's done that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Why is it a secret?
It's a secret because her husband doesn't know. You know what I mean? And I ain't like her husband's my friend, but I see him, I say hello, blah, blah, blah. I mean,
Do you go to
But
her house
I
ever,
made
or
sure
does she always come to your house?
she came to my crib one time, but it got other neighbors that's watching and like that. So I be smashing in my car or her car.
Her car.
Yeah, because no one will see that.
You got a girl though?
Nah, I'm single, man. Don't stop playing.
He has
All right.
morals.
You got morals. You don't do that. You wouldn't cheat on your girl though, right?
Nah, we don't cheat.
Do you have any feelings for your neighbor?
Just smashing feelings. I like how she turn up.
All
You
right.
ain't a legend until you hang out with the husband though.
No, don't do that.
Then you're a legend.
That's dirty, though.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, hang out with the husband and then you know what I mean?
That's like them horror movies.
Yeah, then you're a legend.
You got to go over there for dessert or something.
Hang out with the husband. You crazy.
All right, well, thank you for sharing, and thank her husband for sharing. Okay.
Yo, you crazy.
Hey, anonymous caller, you want to tell us a secret?
I moved in with a guy. He was supposed to be helping me get back on my feet. And every time I turned around, I had his dog looking at my face. And all the time I was there, he never bought the dog any dog food.
Mm-hmm.
So I went to the gas station one day, and somebody was trying to sell me a puppy. And I was like, girl, I got a dog to give to you. So she came to my place where I was, and I gave her the dog.
You gave the dog away?
Why would you do that?
Because
why
he
would
was
you do
taking
that?
care of his dog.
And so what do you tell him happened?
I think the dog got lost.
Wow. Well, you know what? I mean, at least she found the dog a good home. She didn't just throw him outside.
Exactly, because the dog never was ever outside, only in the backyard for days and days and days.
Oh, maybe
So
he'll
she
have
did-
a better home.
She did a good deed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So since he didn't take the dog with him while he was out being the dog, then I felt like we let this dog live his young life.
All right, I'm not mad at that.
You know?
Okay, she did it. She kind of, yeah.
I thought she was saying she gave his dog away just because.
No,
like-
but he wasn't
He
taking
wasn't
care of it.
taking care of
The
the
dog
dog.
was
I got
out in
it.
the
I got
back.
it.
She didn't sign up for all that.
I
And
got
he
it.
was a dog.
Right.
Exactly. So take your dog with you.
Mm-hmm.
I
All
got
right.
it.
Well, thank you for
With dogs,
calling.
too.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah,
Jesus
thank
loves
you.
you.
Yeah, see, Jesus does love
Right,
her.
that's what I'm saying.
All right, well, that was Tell Us a Secret. 800-292-5150 is a number in case you couldn't get through. We still love to hear from you. And when we come back, we have your Yee Tea. And let's do an update on Young Thug's trial. Now, Mano, I know you got a song with Young Thug about to
right.
come out. I saw that. But in his RICO trial, LeBron was mentioned. Serena Williams was mentioned. We'll tell you why. It's way
I don't
up.
see how you can hate for
Yo, she about to blow the lid up off this pot. Let's get it. Oh, yeah. Angela's spilling that Yee tea.
Come and get the tea.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano's here. New Mano! And it's
New
time
Mano.
for some Yee Tea. All right, first and foremost, according to reports, Peter Thomas was arrested. That's Cynthia Bailey's ex-husband from Real Housewives of Atlanta for DUI, according to Page 6. He was booked on Tuesday at 2 p.m., and so he does have a mugshot that's out. He was released the same day on a nearly $3,000 bail. He was cited for driving without a license, not having proof of insurance, failure to maintain a lane, expired no tag, and a violation of traffic control device. So now he cannot drink, and he also cannot ingest marijuana, and he has to also do random drug and alcohol testing at his own cost, and he cannot possess any firearms.
And he can't drive neither.
No, he cannot right now. All right. So now let's get into this Young Thug trial that's going on. By the way, according to Megan Cuniff, it says here that they're not going to be back in court until January 22nd. And the judge told everybody that they should get their flu shots.
So this is
the jurors.
They on hiatus because of the flu.
Yeah, I guess somebody's sick. I don't know. And everybody has to go get their flu shots right now. But some things that did happen yesterday. LeBron's name. Oh, no. First, let's start with you.
With me?
Before we get into that, because you do have a song with Young Thug. You've had this song for quite some time. You've been sitting on it for some reason.
For a little bit. Right before the pandemic.
All right. So we do have a snippet of that.
I with a dope body boy, I'ma go get me some money. I got no clouds in my stones, just a witty Eliante. I went in quiet in the morning, then I got in it with the storming. Bunny and Clyde with my hoe, knowing you're the something. Put the raspberry on my ring, 'cause I'm on.
Yeah.
All right. So when is this coming out?
Real soon.
Real soon. Okay.
Maybe like next month.
All right. We like
Poetry.
it.
Shout out to Thug. Free Thug.
Free Thug. Now, LeBron was mentioned in Young Thug's RICO trial. Now, his defense attorney, Brian Seale, was saying that all of the motions and the alleged gang activity,
right,
all of that is all part of hip-hop culture. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're in a gang. So here's how LeBron was mentioned.
Have you seen LeBron James put out a video wiping nose saying slime to his teammates?
I seen LeBron James, he got a different handshake for each player.
Did one of them include wiping nose saying slime? If you remember, if you don't remember, it's okay, Mr. Stevens.
I mean, LeBron may have did it.
Now, that's him questioning YSL co-founder Tick, who's on the stand right now.
Right. I just feel like I wish he would have answered that better, more clearer, because that actually helps.
Well, another thing that was asked was about Serena Williams crip walking.
You know who Serena Williams is?
Yes.
Have you seen her at Wimbledon doing what's called a crip walk? Do you know what a crip walk is, first of all?
I don't watch tennis.
See,
come on, you're not too cool to watch tennis. But yeah, I don't know if he didn't know those answers ahead of time, but he's also on the stand. Maybe he's being honest. He doesn't watch tennis. He's never seen it.
Still, like him saying that helps him because that creates this thing where he's saying like
it's just part of culture.
Entertainers, right, do things, but that doesn't mean that they're gang members.
Right. Serena's not a gang member. Neither is LeBron.
Right. All
right. Well, that is your Yee Tea. And when we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar. One of them is an exclusive from Fortune. I want y'all to know about this. Goldman Sachs has very quietly shut down their diversity investment program. You know, and we'll tell you why, because you see a lot of people who are moving away from DEI and making it seem like it's the worst thing. So we got to discuss that. But in the meantime, let's hear Lloyd and Lil Wayne. We love this song. You, It's Way Up.
Listen to news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. Mano's in the building.
Yeah.
Mano. Okay, and let's get into these under the radar stories. By the way, a lot of people have been getting the flu lately. I'm not sure if you've noticed.
I've been seeing it.
But according to reports, low vaccination rates against the latest versions of COVID and influenza are putting pressure on healthcare systems this winter. According to reports, there are too many people in need of serious medical care for the flu, according to the World Health Organization. And they said we can prevent it. I've never gotten a flu vaccination shot. Have
Me
you?
neither. No.
They always offer them like for free in different places, but definitely don't want to end up in the hospital. And I see a lot of people have been getting like,
Yeah, the flu been
getting
going around
pretty
lately,
sick
but
from that.
I'm cool on that vaccination though.
And I feel like no one's getting the COVID vaccination shot either. Okay.
People still getting COVID though.
Yes, they are. Goldman Sachs has quietly shut down their diversity investment program. It's called Launch with GS for Goldman Sachs. They claim that they met their $1 billion pledge. That was to fund companies led by women and by people of color. They started back in 2018. It's interesting. They made this pledge and, they said that they wouldn't help companies go public without at least one diverse director on their boards. And they also cited a financial case for these decisions. They said companies with at least one diverse board member perform better after listing. And so the goal was to generate strong investment returns. And they said they crossed a big milestone in June of 2023 and that they met their commitment to invest $1 billion in diverse-led companies. But there was no announcement at that time that they actually achieved that. And I'm not quite sure of all the companies that they invested in to get this, but they said recipients of that Launch with GS supported investments include Bento Box Billy, Burst Oral Care, and Lease Query, as well as the funds Construct Capital, Define Ventures, and Mac Venture Capital. I just feel like a lot of companies are stepping back from making sure that they are investing in diversity.
They are.
Yeah, because I feel like it was really popular during a period of time.
Yeah.
And then now that they've made these huge press releases and announcements and put in a little money, now people are like, okay, I'm not doing it anymore.
Yeah, they fell back from that.
Yeah, so
what
that,
was it
that
called?
bothers
It was
me.
called
It was called Launch with GS. Launch with Goldman Sachs.
Right, but when they was hiring
DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion.
But in the 90s, what was the word for it though? What was the phrase?
What?
I forgot.
Like affirmative action.
Affirmative action, yeah.
They still call it, and they're getting rid of affirmative action too in colleges.
Yeah, that's gone. Yeah.
There's a lot, and I just think that, like they said, it proves that when you have a diverse staff and when you have diverse leadership, companies do perform better. So, all right, well, that is your Under the Radar, and we got the Way Up mix coming at the top of the hour. Plus, Ask Yee is on the way with me and the award-winning advice giver Mano, and it's a Friday, so there's new music out today too. We got so much to discuss. It's Way Up.
Way up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee,
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T.
Way up.
It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and Mano's in the building. Mano! And let's get into some Yee T. All right, so Prince's Purple Rain is now being adapted as a stage musical. That's huge, and I will be right there to go see it. I saw Londell McMillan posted this, but that's going to be coming to Broadway soon. Purple Rain? Yes, purplerainbroadway.com is how you can get on the list to go see it. I'm going.
Yeah, that sounds dope.
Purple Rain used to be still is to this day one of my favorite movies, and that soundtrack is amazing.
Yeah, When Doves Cry is like one of my favorite songs.
Yes, Purple Rain is amazing.
Maybe I'm just like my father.
Beautiful Ones. I used to love that song. But anyway, excited for that. But Michael Jackson, there's a biopic that's going to be starring his nephew, Jafar Jackson. That has gotten a release date. It's directed by Antoine Fuqua. And it's also with the screenplay written by John Logan. It's going to follow his 4-decade career. He was one of the 8 Jackson children. 5 of them, as you know, were the Jackson 5. So that's going to be coming out on April 18th, 2025.
Oh, okay.
Not this year, but
so they
next
didn't even
year.
start filming it yet.
Yeah, production was delayed because of the strike. And so now main photography is starting on January 22nd. And so by next year, we'll be able to see that. And if you didn't get to see MJ the Musical, too, that's on Broadway. So
yeah, I need to get over there.
All right, Nicki Minaj has broken more records. Pink Friday 2 has gotten to 1 billion Spotify streams. It's the fastest album by a female rapper to surpass 1 billion streams on Spotify. And she's also the first female rapper in history to have 5 albums surpass 1 billion streams each on Spotify. So yet another record that she has broken. All right, A$AP Rocky is now responding to Drake dissing him and Rihanna, and it's on Kid Cudi's new album. We'll talk more about Kid Cudi's new album during New Music, but in case you don't recall, Drake has some shots for Rihanna on Fear of Heights.
Why they make it sound like I'm still hung up on you? That could never be. Y'all can't run me. better him than me. Better it's not me. I'm anti. Yeah, intersex was average with you. Yeah, I'm anti cause I had it with you.
Eek. For what? All right, he also took some shots at A$AP Rocky
Make me
on
want to go at a couple of people.
another late night. Listen to this.
I ain't pretty Flocko, get really rocky.
All right, well, here's what A$AP Rocky had to say in response. This is on Kid Cudi's album. This is called Wow, and here it is.
Me and my vent bait, got our own handshake. These niggas stomach me, gotta go get a man Drake.
He could have came a little better than that though.
Right. We know if you're gonna go in, just go in.
Right, just go in.
It was like a little shot subliminal. Maybe he would do that on his own music and
maybe he
not
got
as
something.
a feature.
Yeah, maybe he got something.
Or maybe Kid Cudi was like, I don't really want to put that up. Because sometimes, you know, if you're on somebody else's song,
Right.
that person may be like, let's not go in on, I don't know. All right, well, that is your Yee Tea. And when we come back, we do have Ask Yee, 800-292-5150. Exciting to have the award-winning advice giver Mano here.
I mean, like, this is what I do.
Somebody in our comments earlier from when we were doing Tell Us a Secret said you should be an attorney.
I got that in me.
You know, because you told the man who was sleeping with his neighbor's wife that
You can be a legend.
you should go be a legend and hang out.
Right. If you
With the neighbor.
do that.
But 800-292-5150 is the number. We have Ask Yee when we come back. But in the meantime, one of my favorites, and I know she's one of your favorites too, for different reasons. Here's SZA with Snooze. It's way up.
It's relationship or career advice. Angela's dropping facts.
All you should know.
This is Ask Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee, and the award-winning advice giver
New Mano.
/ attorney.
Yeah.
Mano is in the building. And if you have any questions, you can call us right now, 800-292-5150. We got Jarrell on the line. What's up, Jarrell? What's your question for Ask Yee?
Man, I'm trying to look for love, man. But I think I've been looking in all the wrong places.
Man, where you looking at?
I don't drink, but I look in the clubs and the bars and end up finding women that drink too much.
Man, there's plenty love in the bars, man.
But listen, if you don't drink, why don't you do things that make more sense for what you are looking for and what you do?
Yeah, but where do I find the right woman at?
I mean, what are some things that you're interested in? What matters to you?
I like football. I like video games, but that'd be.
Why don't you, have you ever tried online dating?
Yeah, that don't work. Like, everybody false advertising.
Everybody know the good place to go pick up women at is church.
Stop it.
That's where all the girls at. Church. Go to church.
I think sometimes the best thing is to get some referrals too from your friends. Like, do you have any friends that can, set you up on some blind dates?
Oh yeah, that's like online dating.
Because if you don't trust online dating and then you go to the bars and you're not meeting the right women there, I sometimes feel like the best thing to do is to be like, look, tell your friends, family members, I'm trying to find somebody. I'm single right now. If you know anybody that you think,
I don't know if that works.
It can.
When it all fails, just go on somebody's DMs, bruh.
What type of woman are you looking for? Maybe we can help. What type of woman are you looking for?
See, there you go. That's what I like. Intelligent.
Okay.
Super cute like you.
Whoa.
Okay.
Keep it going. Lay it on.
We like this.
Yeah. About 5'4" to about 6'1".
You like
6'1"? How tall are you?
I'm 5'10".
You 5'4".
I'm 5'10".
Okay, 5'10". So you don't mind a woman.
I'm taller than you.
You don't mind a woman who's taller than you?
I'm not intimidated by that, no.
All right, now, for any of our listeners, what city are you in?
Detroit.
Okay, he's in the D. What about, do you ever go to like the casinos? Do you go to any of these mixers? There's a lot of things happening in Detroit right now. There's a lot of activities, a lot of restaurant openings. Do you go to any of those events?
No, you got to give me referrals. See, I know you always down here. I know you good to me, so I'll give you some referrals.
Look, I'm going to be there in March. Me and Chris Carson from JLB, we're doing our 1-year anniversary party for our show. So that's going to be at Prevail's new club. So that might be a good place. But I do think that there's a lot of great restaurants. There's a lot of great events. There's a lot of nice Black-owned, places out there that you can go to as well and support.
I say go online, bro.
You know what you should do? Do you work out?
Yep.
You should join this running group. We run 313. A lot of people go and do that. It seems like, you like people who are into sports and activities.
Yeah, we go to the gym.
You know where it's nice to go to? I stayed at the Godfrey last time I was there. They have like a nice rooftop situation.
Oh, I'm gonna check that out. Where's that at?
Yeah, that's it's like Midtown. You should go there. It's really
stayed
nice.
There before. Angela is like your type though, right?
Yeah.
Thanks, Mano.
She's your type.
What about Top
shoot
Golf?
Your shot.
You ever do Top Golf?
So shoot my shot?
Yeah.
I have a man. You know, I think the main thing is just go out, have fun, do fun activities, and that's how you end up meeting people. Doing things that you enjoy and that you like. Sometimes you can't go too hard to make it happen. It'll happen the more you put yourself out there.
That makes sense.
And do some things that aren't the regular things that you normally do. You know, get out of your comfort zone.
I can do that. I'm always out my comfort zone. I'm always off balance.
I didn't mean that. But yes, we'll see you at the anniversary party.
All right, buddy.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
All right.
Okay, he's off balance.
Yes.
All right, well, that was Ask Ye. And when we come back, you know we have a new Music Friday for you guys. There's a lot of new music out today. And we got some snippets for you. And we'll tell you what you should be paying attention to. It's way up.
Pick up the phone. Tap in. Tap in and get your voice heard. What the word is. Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm Angela Yee. And look, my family is here. Yeah. Mano.
I'm here, baby.
I feel like we really family.
We are.
You know, I hate when people are not related for real and they be like, oh, it's my cousin. That's my brother. But you like my cousin brother.
Yeah.
What would we call that? My crother.
Yo.
My brusin.
My brusin. Yo, you crazy, man.
All right. Well, listen, thank you guys for joining us. It is a Friday. We did play new music for you guys today. And we had a good time. We know we talked about Young Thug's trial. We got a little snippet.
Yeah.
Some new Mano featuring Young Thug.
Next
poetry.
month.
Mm-hmm. And we also got some inside scoop into Mano's new show. So
That's right.
Appreciate that. Well, you guys have a great and safe weekend. I cannot wait to check in with you. It's a Martin Luther King Day weekend, too. Shout out to all the Corettas.
Yes,
Shout out to all the Martins out there.
Corettas, man.
Yes, we love you guys. And I'm going to be looking to see what type of flyers y'all are posting, okay, for whatever parties you have going on. But again, be safe. Enjoy your holiday weekend. And you have the last word.
My secret is that I've been dating a girl for over 3 years, but lately I've been feeling like I want to break up with her. It's really because she won't get her together. She's in her 5th year of college because she failed several classes, and now she's talking about she can't find a job for after she graduates. So that's my secret is I've been thinking about ending things, and I really don't know how to tell her.
Hi, Angela. This is Nikki from Jersey Shore. I just want to shine a light on my mom. Unfortunately, we lost her on New Year's Eve of this year, but we want to shine a light on her today because today is her birthday. She would have been 68 years old. Thank you.
Angela Yee is way up.
On the way up.